Hey, I'm ACHW, and today I'm going to show you how I avoid getting negative enchantments, or at least new negative enchantments when I'm enchanting something with the enchanter. Um, that's not
Your
where I need
path
to
is
be.
fed. You step into the portal.
I need to turn that volume down. Alright. Alright, so you're in the town. Uh, let's see. You want to go to this guy to enchant something. I'm gonna get a ring, because I actually want to enchant a ring or a necklace. A necklace would work. Probably a ring though. A good day to wander. Do, 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 do. I'll just take this random ring. Sell that. Sell that. Why? I guess I found one of those. Okay. So, let me turn down this for myself. Okay. Okay, so I have the item that I want to enchant. I want to enchant this emerald ring. So, what I do is I make sure I have it, and I'm over by the enchanter. I save and exit, and I re-enter. I like the music in this game, by the way. I could probably turn that up a little bit. I like the music in this game. So, what I would do is I would have this, I would save and exit, I would go to the enchanter, I would enchant it. Now, this is assuming you have like as much money as you could want or need. You just keep doing it till you get something. See, I got something. Alright. See what I got. So, if it's an effect you want to keep, you save and exit. And you re-enter. See? Alright, let's see here. See, I saved and exit, and I re-entered, and the effect is still here. So, I go again.
Fate has favored you.
Let's see what I got. Alright, that's a good one. So, I save and exit and re-enter. And I go again. Oh, by the way, if you didn't know, how I move it this fast is I hold shift and click it. Then I let go of shift. Shift click is very useful in this game. Anyway. So yep, go again.
Fate has favored
Ooh,
you.
sockets, nice. Well, one socket, because it's a ring. But okay, so I want to keep the socket. I save and exit. Now, if you don't save and exit, you risk having a negative enchantment, or you risk losing the effect. You know, with this method. Okay, so I'm waiting to get a negative enchantment to show you what I do in that case. Okay, so I got an enchantment. Let's see. Yep, that's good. I want to keep that. So, save and exit. And re-enter. And go again.
Fate has favored you.
Alright, let's see what we got here. That's a good one. Save and exit. Continue, and yeah, we just re-enter. Every time you get an effect you want to keep, you want to make sure you keep, you save and re-enter. The reason will become obvious once we get a negative enchantment. I actually don't care about that 1% chance of finding magical items, so I'm gonna risk losing that. Like, in my view, the 1%, you know, whatever added chance of finding magical items is, that's, oh, what's the meme? Those are rookie numbers. You gotta pump those numbers up. Alright, let's see. Oh, no. Oh, no. We got a penalty. We got a negative effect. Okay, so when you get something you don't want to keep, you X. You don't save and exit. No, 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 no. You X. Or if it was full screen, you could Alt F4, which will close the active program, or you could I don't know. I've heard of people using Alt Tab. I've never tried it. What I used to do is I used to press the Windows key or the super key, whatever it's called, and that would take me, that would bring up the menu or whatever. Oh well, this is Linux. I'm playing the game on Linux through Wine Windows compatibility layer. But anyway, so it would pressing the super key would bring up the menu, and kind of sort of take you out of the game, and then I would right click on whatever, and close it from there. So yeah, so now I'm gonna reopen it. Now you notice I X'd it off. I didn't save and exit. So re-enter the game now that I've reopened it, and look, that negative effect is not there. Alright, let's go again. Something else. I like to leave the socket, unless I'm having a hard time enchanting something, I like to leave the socket for last, so that I can fill up the whole page, or the whole screen full of effects and stuff, like good effects. And then when I filled up the screen to where I can't really see anymore, then I add the gem.
Fate smiles upon you.
Alright, that's good. Save and exit. Re-enter. Kitty. Alright, let's see here. Let's see what we got here. Oh, no. Nope. Nope. X. And reopen. And continue game. Continue playing. Yeah, so just, re-enter it. And look. That negative effect isn't there. Because I didn't save the game, I X'd it off, which closes it without saving. And at least in this case, it closes it without saving, and so it doesn't save that change. Whereas, with each of these previous ones, the ones that I wanted to keep, I saved and exited and then re-entered in order to make sure I saved each of those changes. You could, in principle, like let's say you only had enough money to enchant this, like, 2 or 3 times, or even once. Like, you could, in theory, like, every time you go to enchant it and nothing happens, you could just exit off and relaunch the game and re-enter the game and try again until you get a positive effect. Although that's, this process was already tedious. That makes it, terribly tedious and annoying. But you could do it. you could also decide to only save the. You could also decide to raise your standards, and instead of saving every change or letting a change ride that you're unsure of, you could, anytime you get like, that 6%'s not. Either of those percents aren't a good example, but let's say you get like, I don't know, five. Oh, okay. Earlier I got 1% chance of finding magical items. All right. Let's say that didn't live up to your expectations, or it didn't live up to your standards. Like, even though it's it's a positive effect, you only have so many spaces on your display, or within the resolution or whatever that this game was made for, that you could, there's only so many different effects, and so many different lines for effects, that you can see, that you can have. So you could look at it as, hey, 1%'s not, chance of finding magical items is not great, but it's better than nothing. Or you could look at it and say, hey, that 1% chance of finding magical items, that's taking up a slot that some much more powerful effect could be using instead, And if you look at it that way, if you're willing to deal with the extra tediousness of Xing it off, even positive effects that just don't meet your standards, you could in principle have a really powerful item that only has really powerful effects. And I tried somewhat to do it with this one, although there was some stuff I let ride, or not let ride, but there was some stuff I actually saved because I thought that I probably wouldn't have gotten a much higher percentage of that particular one anyway. There are some low numbers in there, but it's mostly because, like, I don't know, I thought it was good enough to not risk it, I mean, I could have put something else in some of those slots, but I think what's there is good enough. So anyway,
Fate smiles upon you.
enough talking. Well, not enough talking, but wow. Okay, that's good. Save and exit. Yes. Re-enter. See what we got here. You know what? That +1 staff skill bonus. I don't care for the staff. I don't plan on using a staff. And that +1 that's piddly. Something else could be something better. A better effect could be taking up that spot instead of that +1. That +1 is a little bit of a waste. So, instead of saving or letting it ride, I'm gonna exit. Treat it as if it's an undesirable. Kitty. Alright. So look, I exited without saving it, and look, it's gone. That 1% staff skill thing is gone. Just, I would say this isn't even particularly a cheat, just exploiting the way the save file works. I mean, the fact that it doesn't really, or it might not save until you save and exit, and if you can close the game without saving it, you could lose any changes that have been made since your last save. I mean, it's basically just, one could argue it's not even cheat. It's not even like cheats at that point. It's just, exploiting the way the save file works.
Fate smiles upon
I guess that's good. I mean, I don't really care for a 14% chance of finding magical items because this is a cheats run, so I mean, I don't need to find anything. Like, if I wanted something, I would just, get it. But, whatever. Oh, something else I just thought of
Fate has
where...
favored
Oh
you.
boy. That is nice. That is pretty nice. Okay. Save and exit. Yes, yes. Oh, what was I gonna say? So something else I thought of is, let's say you were making... Hold on. So you see how your pet has 2 rings and a necklace, and these don't get sold whenever your pet sells the other stuff. So, and these effects apply to your pet. But the thing is, though, is that items can have effects, special effects that don't really do anything for your pet because your pet doesn't use it or it doesn't apply. Like, okay, so earlier I had something that had +1 staff skill bonus or whatever. Like, what would my pet do with that? My pet does not have, any of the weapons or armor or anything. My pet can't wield a weapon. Like, what would my pet do with a +1, staff skill effect? Or um or 67% more gold dropped by enemies. I don't know. Maybe that applies. Maybe that applies to me too, since we're allies. But I don't know. But okay, what would my Oh no, I bend that one pretty good. Let me see. Okay, look, this particular one has yeah, that also has +1 staff skill. What does this one have? Well, anyway, my point is like, let's say you're enchanting a ring or a necklace for your pet, and your ring had an enchantment added to it that would be useless for your pet. So what you could do is you could just revert any changes by by saving each change you want and closing without saving, after each change that you don't want. uh that way you could only keep the stuff that might be useful for your pet, instead of having your pet have useless stuff like +1 staff skill bonus. Could you imagine a cat walking around with a long ass fucking stick? That would be that would be something else. Anyway, this video could be shorter than it's gonna be, but I might as well go ahead and... +1 axe skill? Again, like the +1 staff skill earlier, I, I don't care about axe. I don't care about a +1 axe skill, and that's just taking up space that, could have been a better effect than that. So, gonna X that and re-enter. By the way, just so you know, whenever I make a video with Fate, because of the music, every time I get a content, I don't know, I don't remember if it was content ID claim or if it was the other thing. But anyway, so, I don't seem to be allowed
Fate has favored you.
to license it under like officially through YouTube, in YouTube system. Like, YouTube has Creative Commons attribution license, and it has the standard YouTube license, with the standard YouTube license being the default, obviously. And so, like, it's not it whenever I have a content ID claim, I'm not allowed to license the video under Creative Commons attribution, which is what I would prefer to license it under. At least not, you know, in their system. So. Oh wait, did I forget to save? God damn. Did I forget to save that last change? That would suck. I think I did. I think I forgot to save that last change. Right before that negative enchantment. Dadgum. That would suck. That was a good effect. The vitality or whatever it was. Oh, let's see here. Dang it! I forgot to save the vitality or whatever. That freaking sucks. Darn it. I didn't mean to do that.
Fate has favored
Alright,
you.
let's see here. That's good. That sucks. I forgot to save the vitality. See, that's why you make sure you save if you're doing this method, or even just in general. You make sure you save after each time you get an effect you want to make sure you keep. That vitality was a good one, but anyway.
Fate
Oh well.
has favored you.
Let's see what we got. Yeah. I really should be saving after each time, but I'm talking while, you know, doing it, so I'm, you know, maybe, oh, I may be forgetting a little bit, you know.
Fate has favored you.
Let's see what we got here. It's alright. Whenever I try to explain this process to somebody, you know, just,
Fate smiles
you know, by making a comment in their stream or whatever, they always say, oh, that sounds, you know, tedious and, you know, annoying, I guess. But, and it is, especially if you're doing more than just, you know, not saving the negative enchantments and the times that it removes all effects. 8 club and mace. What? No! What? No! Oh, what was I saying? So yeah, in this video, I plan on filling the screen up with effects on this particular thing. Like, I had been meaning to make another enchanted ring anyway, or ring that's so enchanted it fills the screen, you know, with stuff for my pet. Well, actually, yeah. I mean, I don't see any reason why this couldn't be for my pet. Although, I should have thought about that to start with. But whatever. This will be, you know, a good all-arounder, I guess. It could be for either of us. Although, whatever.
Fate has favored you.
Okay. So ideally, you want to save each time you get a good one. You definitely want to, you know, exit without saving every time you get an effect you don't want, or if all the effects are removed. Wow, 2 strength effects back to back, 18% and plus 20. Nice.
Fate has favored you.
It helps if you remember what the previous, you know, what the last one was in the line, so that when you get a new one, or especially when you get like several new effects, you can tell what's new. 20% attack speed bonus. Yay! Yay! Okay. I love attack speed bonus. I love extra attack speed bonus if you can't tell. Let me maybe turn it down a little bit. I love extra attack speed bonus. Like, hold on. Can you tell I love extra attack speed bonus? Can you tell? Is that fast enough for you? Hmm? Anyway. Did I save that? Oh. I'm gonna... I'm not certain if I saved that or not, so I'm gonna do it again because 20% attack speed bonus is nice.
Fate smiles upon you.
Let's see what we got here. +8 sword skill. Again, I don't care about those things. I only care about bow. Really. Let's see. Alright, 20% attack. Let me increase the sensitivity on my mouse a little bit. Hopefully that helps me a little bit. Or might make it worse, actually, but whatever. That is nice. I'm saving that.
Fate has favored you.
Oh, that is nice. That 32% vitality. Something to note though. If something, you know, gives you so if something gives you more vitality, something to note is that let's say you're at full health and you don't have any a ring, or let's say you have an empty spot for a ring. If you have something that gives you a vitality bonus, you know, when you're at full health, you put it on, and actually, I don't remember. Okay, so look, let me show you what happens. You put it on, and it gives you like more capacity for health, but it doesn't give you more actual health at the moment. So you have to get more health. Like if you remove it, it's, you know, goes back to what it was, but or, you know, or the limit, you know, the previous limit. But like more vitality gives you more capacity for health. It doesn't give you more health at the moment. So that's something to note.
Fate smiles upon you.
Oh, did I? Okay. Whatever. I should be saving after each one. If I don't, it's because I forgot. Which is bad. You know, if it's something you want to... If it's an effect you want to keep.
Fate has favored you.
Alright, that's... Wait, what? Did it just give me 2 effects? That's nice.
Fate has favored you.
Hmm.
Fate has favored you.
Wait, what? What the? When did that happen? When did that 10% increased item requirements happen? What? How did I miss that? What? 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 How did I miss that? What? I thought it said I thought there was a positive item requirements thing. I'm gonna X this and see if that doesn't go away because I thought I didn't see that there before. When did that get there? Oh, I should have paid better attention. Like I was. Oh! Yay! It's gone. I don't know when the heck that happened. What the heck? I don't know when that happened, but I need to be more careful. Because I could have easily missed that. Like, because for the most part, I've been assuming that new effects go, like, to the bottom, you know? They go to the end of the list. And yet that one went, like, to the middle of the list. I don't know how that happened, but I need to watch out for that. I need to be more careful. Thankfully, it was just, you know, it was something that I managed to revert. So yeah, be careful of that. Wait. Yeah. So be careful of that. Alright, no red. Good. And that last one looks good. Wait. What the heck did it do? Didn't I... What's different? I don't know. It all looks good, so I'm gonna save it, I guess. No. You see, look, he removed all the enchantments from the item accidentally. Supposedly, it was an accident, and all the effects are gone, but the socket is still here. That's interesting to note. But so what you do here is the same as if it gave you a negative effect. You just close it without saving, unless you for some reason wanted to remove all effects. I don't know why you would want to go to the enchanter to remove all effects, but whatever. See? I managed to revert that. I reverted that change. Oh, that feels good. That feels good not lose. That losing, like, all the money that somebody would have spent on all of these effects, like, assuming they didn't just keep typing gold. All of the money that somebody would have spent on all of those effects, getting them and nothing happening sometimes, and all of that somebody went through to get that would have been for nothing if, other than the socket, that would still be there. But all of that work would, and the in-game gold, which is just it's it's not something you could buy with real money. So I mean, you're not really losing money in that way, but whatever. Um, but yeah, all the work somebody went through, and all the game money somebody put in to get all these effects would be for nothing if all of the effects were removed. So especially being able to revert that is nice. So
Fate has favored you.
what the? You see, if I was just looking at the end, just like really just quickly looking for a change, I wouldn't have noticed that 2% strength penalty for some reason. What the heck? Okay, so I'm guessing what happened is that there was there was a big percentage, strength bonus or whatever. And I'm guessing there was a negative effect that, like, let's say it was plus 20 strength bonus, and now there's a 2% strength penalty. I'm guessing what that means is that there was actually a 22%, assuming that the original was 20%. I would assume that means that there was a 22% strength penalty. They canceled that out, unless that it was just a 2% strength penalty that replaced it. But I don't know. I'm not certain exactly how this works, but yeah, no, that's not something I can keep, or not something I want to keep. Screw that. Yeah, you gotta be really careful. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, you gotta be really careful about that. If, assuming you care.
Fate smiles upon you.
Alright, what the heck changed? You see, that's something else that concerns me, is when something must have changed, I would hope, in order for it to tell me, that the thing worked, the effect or whatever worked. But what changed? Because the plus 17 defense bonus was the last one there, and it's still the last one there. I won't, I think that was the last one there the previous time. But what changed? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not certain, but I want to say the last time uh I had a 9% faster casting speed. Now it's 18, so maybe that increased. Man, like, if I was just recording this instead of, streaming it as well, I would have just, I could have just gone back and seen, what changed, but man, yeah, it's some tricky stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna save and just hope that whatever happened was good. I don't even know that casting speed changed that time. It could have changed it previous time. So, yeah, I mean, tricky.
Fate smiles upon you.
Again, I don't want fucking axe. I don't want the axe skill in this game when I could have potentially had a better effect there.
Fate smiles upon you.
Oh boy, what changed this time? How the heck am I supposed to... What even? How am I supposed to figure out what changed if, like, it wasn't added to the end? Like, I never noticed before now that an enchantment can, like, affect a previous enchantment. I thought, like, it only added, new enchantments to the end for the most part. So, I'm confused. Also, noteworthy that it's noteworthy that this version of Fate that I'm using is an old one, Fate 1.21. And the reason I'm using it is because, like, after this, according to where I got this from, after this release, the releases after this one, most of the changes were just, like, encrypting the whole thing or something to that effect. I don't know. Locking it down some kind of way. And they added support for other languages. So if you don't need support for other languages, if you don't mind downloading it, like, which I don't, because I bought this game at least twice. I bought Fate, the original Fate. I've bought it at least twice over the years, and I've owned it, a physical copy of it, at least 3 times over the years. So I have no qualms about downloading it.
Fate smiles upon you.
Alright. Oh, also I think I might have skipped at least one time saving, so...
Fate smiles upon you.
Oh darn, what changed now? Well, how the... So last time I got the plus 17 life bonus, and this time, like, it said something, I got an effect, but I don't see an effect. Like, I don't have a photographic memory at all, but, like, I don't know what changed. So, I mean, nothing's negative, nothing's too terribly low, I would say. So I'm just going to assume that whatever happened was beneficial and save and exit.
Fate has favored you.
If you say so. Again, you see the plus 14 life bonus is the last one on here. That's the same as the last one on here the past 2 times. What the heck changed? Oh, look at that vitality bonus. Wait a minute. I'm pretty sure the vitality bonus, the percent vitality bonus was only like 20 some, well, not only, but you know what I mean? I want to say the vitality bonus was like, 20 something or 30 something. Now it's 53. I want to say it was less than 53 last time I looked at it. But looking through this stuff here, it all seems decent. I don't think there have been any regressions, but I don't know. I'm just going to assume whatever happened was beneficial, and I'm going to save because I'm not certain what positive effects have happened. But it all looks positive, so whatever.
Fate has favored you.
Alright, let's see here. Again, the plus 14 life bonus is still the last one, and so, like, what changed? Oh! Okay, so at the top, the life stolen per hit is 8%. I want to say that was lower before. I'm not certain. But I want to say that was lower before. So maybe that was improved? Maybe? Um... I don't know. I'm not sure if I saved and exited or not yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it. By the way, if you're concerned about how long this is taking me, yes, it does take a little while to do this. Yes, it's tedious and annoying, especially if you have standards, below, especially if you have standards above, just if it's a negative effect or if it's removing all effects, get rid of it, and if it's, a positive effect, keep it, especially if you have standards higher than that. It's going to take a while, but like
Fate
it's
has
also
favored you.
it's also taking me more time than it should because I'm talking the whole way and I'm trying to figure out what the heck changed. Um, yeah, I don't know. Um, I don't know what the heck changed. I don't know, but I mean everything up there looks positive, so I guess I'll save and exit and re-enter. I wonder if it ever like says you got a positive enchantment when it didn't like actually improve anything,
Fate has
or
favored
all
you.
it did was change the name. I wonder if that ever happens. Okay, I got plus 13 dexterity at the end of this list, so that's good. And I don't see any red, so I'm gonna assume that went well.
Fate has favored you.
So that it still ends with the same plus 13 dexterity it ended with before. So what the heck is new? Oh, I'm not certain, but I want to say that 15% damage reflected to enemy that's second from the top was lower before. I'm not certain, but I think that was lower. But yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna assume that whatever happened was beneficial. This is more of a pain than I thought it was, mostly because like things can change that aren't at the ends, like what I thought would happen. I thought what would happen is just the stuff at the end would change, but
Fate
whatever.
smiles upon you.
I could also be having unusual behavior from the game, so or in the game or whatever. I mean, it's possible that I it's exhibiting behavior that other versions of the game wouldn't. I don't know, but also the reason why the percentages are so high is because my character. I use cheats because I'm doing a cheats run, and I also have a lot, some baller, you know, some baller stuff in this game. So yeah. Anyway, back to enchanting this one thing. Alright, wait, did I save and exit? I don't remember. I'm gonna save and exit and re-enter. Just, you know, just to be safe. Alright, the last one is plus 13 dexterity on the list.
Fate smiles upon you.
Okay, let's see here. Again, it ends in the same thing, the plus 13 dexterity, so what the heck changed? Dang it! Ah, boy. Oh! I'm not certain if it changed this time or a previous time, but you see that? You see the 43% strength bonus right next to the plus 20 strength bonus? I want to say that 43% was closer to 20. I'm not certain, but I believe that was closer to 20%. So, I don't know. Maybe I got extra strength effect there. I'm not certain, as I said. That defense bonus, darn it. That defense bonus looks decent. 67%, yeah. Yeah, I mean, alright, save. Save and exit, yeah. If you see me save, like, back to back for no apparent reason, it's probably just because I forgot whether I saved already.
Fate has favored you.
Okay, so we got plus 10 defense magic skill bonus. Alright, that's good. So, whenever you see it go beyond, you know, the edge of the yeah, whenever you get the last effect that goes beyond the edge of the display, or you know, this display resolution or whatever, you have to wonder if that's the last thing on there, or if there's something else on there that you can't see that could be positive or could be negative. And this is the surefire way to know if you have something, you know, negative that you can't see. But, you know, one thing is just to look around, you know, look for any minuses, look for any red. And this isn't all the stuff that, you know, negative enchantments can affect, but it's the first, like, if you can't tell from an item whether it has a negative effect, you know, this is the first place you look. Darn it. Ah, what's wrong with this thing? Alright. Like, why do I have items giving me hammer skill, axe skill, spear skill, staff skill? Why? I don't... I mean, okay, maybe spear skill if I want to switch to the legendary terminal calculation, but not any of the others. Not any of these others. Critical strike, yeah. Anyway. Alright, so I'm done with that ring, except the gem. Ooh. You know what? I might swap this one out for that one. Yeah. The other one generally has higher percent. Yeah, this one generally has higher percentages overall. So I'm going to keep that one. You know what? Let me compare. Where, so this one has a 14% movement speed bonus and a 15% attack speed bonus. Those are the two that I care the most about right now. This one has a 20% attack speed bonus without the gem. And 13% movement speed bonus. So that's nice.
A good day for you, Wanderer.
Alright, look, check this out. Alright, so I'm not putting it in there yet, but look. But look, see, this already has a 14%, or no, 13% movement speed bonus, and where did that attack speed? And where'd that attack speed go? 20% attack speed bonus. So this is going to add an extra 15% attack speed bonus for 35% attack speed bonus. That's awesome. But although that's over whatever it is with the other stuff here, that doesn't count the whatever was the 15% attack speed bonus that was taken away when I removed that. So, you know, just keep that in mind. It's amazing. It's amazing how fast I can shoot this thing. Look at that. Will you look at that? That is freaking amazing. That is awesomely awesome. Anyway, if anybody watched this video, thank you for watching, and have a nice day, night, whatever time it is you happen to be. See ya!